Okay, so we're going to talk about your birthplace, so home, hospital, or birth center.
Okay.
So, what do you know about those? What are you looking for? What do you envision for your birth?
I just want it to be safe.
You just want it to be safe. Okay, that's a great thing to want, and we definitely want that for everyone. So, do you have any experiences at any of the three? Maybe of friends or family that birthed at one of them?
They've all done hospital. I heard of one of my friends' friends did home birth one time, or maybe midwife or something, but I don't know.
Okay, so there are many differences amongst all of them, but essentially, home and birth center would be out of hospital settings. So they're both away from the hospital. So when you're in your home or a birth center birth, you don't have to follow hospital policy. Of course, if you go to a hospital, you have to follow their policy and their protocol that's in place for all of their patients. At a birth center or home birth, everything is like this. Everything is a shared decision. Everything is informed consent. All of the things that are going on is information. It's just given to you about it. So you would really get to control more of your space. You would control more of who comes to your birth, who's present at your birth, what's happening to you, what interventions, if any, are given to you. In a hospital, although you can deny some things, it's very difficult. It's more of a challenge in most scenarios. So the main difference, so that's a big difference, but a home is of course your space. So you may feel most comfortable at your home. It's a space you're familiar with. You would just be comfortable there. Your family could be there or not. It's just your world. A birth center may allow you to be closer to a hospital if that was something you were interested in. If you needed to know that how maybe you don't want to be farther than 10 minutes away from a hospital, but your home is 30, so a birth center would be a good place if that was your concern. And in addition, some people like to keep their birth away from their home life, so a birth center could act as that place that was still your birthing spot, and your home would be separate from that. In a hospital, like I said, there's protocol, there's policy, you have to follow that. Physicians, there's nurses, there's people coming in and out. You don't really get to control who comes in and out. So, of course, also though at a hospital, there are drugs available for you at all times. You're always close to physicians in case you needed that or you wanted that as reassurance. So, now back to safety, since you said you were concerned about that. There are plenty of studies and evidence to show that birthing outside of a hospital is just as safe or safer than birthing in a hospital, so long as you and baby continue to be low risk. So I can share those with you if you'd like. I can give you copies.
Yeah, maybe some copies would be nice.
Some copies would be good. You can read through them and decide what's best for you. So just some highlights are women at home or at a birth center with a midwife have significantly lower intervention rates, including pain medication, vacuum, forceps, episiotomies, and C-sections, of course. They tend to have lower C-section rates. Babies born with a midwife also require less resuscitation than those that are born with physicians. Those are just some of the highlights, but it goes deep.
Yeah, that sounds good.
So do you have any more questions?
I don't think so.
Do you feel like you're in a place now to make a decision?
Well, I think maybe after I read those papers that you're going to give me, then maybe next week at our next week appointment or something.
Okay, sounds good.
Thank you.
Okay.